Nickelodeon, uh, well, Nicktoons tier list. Um, first off, Wild Thornberries. Never really watched it. Watched a couple of like episodes. Pretty memeable, but kind of looks butt fucking ugly. Not gonna lie. Uh, gonna put it at D tier. Uh, SpongeBob. First three seasons were absolutely goaded. Uh, to be honest, after the first like SpongeBob movie, kind of gone a little bit downhill after that. Uh, but still classic. Uh, A tier. Rocket Power. Not as bad as Wild Thornberries. Well, in terms of like how it looks, but never really watched it. It's not that bad, but C tier. Uh, I think it's like freaking Told It by Ginger or something. I don't really like how it looks. I've seen a little bit, but not really my kind of show. Like D tier, Fairly Odd Parents. That's classic, but it went out sad. Like like bruh, it went out sad. Like it was so good, but it went out super sad. Like it it's kind of tragic. They're making a new series. Like oh my gosh, just let it die. Like oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to put an A tier. But the earlier seasons were good. Invader Zim, absolute classic. When I was younger, I actually got scarred by one of the episodes. I think it was like Dark Harvest or something. And there's like also this one episode where like Zim like took on one of like his classmates like eyeballs out and like replaced them with like only eyeballs where like they can only see of him. Like I don't know, I don't really remember, but like that reboot movie was so good. Like it was like, but if we're just talking about the show, it was pretty good. It's really good. I'm gonna have to put an S here. I really enjoyed it. Chalk Zone, it's pretty good. Center of the road, uh, not that bad. Uh, Rudy got the chalk. Chalk Zone type shit. B. Jimmy Neutron classic, absolute classic. So memeable, so fun. The CGI, it's not that bad. It's actually really not that bad. It's so good. Jimmy Neutron classic. Freaking boy genius. All grown up. Like I didn't really like fuck with Rugrats like that. So like I don't really like. It's not that bad. My Life as a Teenage Robot. Oh, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I could say it's a classic. I could say it's a classic. Uh, where would I put it though? Um, like I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. But is it A tier though? I have no idea. I'm gonna put it in A tier. I'm gonna put it in A tier. I might change that. Doug. Didn't really watch Doug, but it was enjoyable. It's a mellow, calm show. I'll put it in B tier. Danny Phantom classic, really good. It's a definite A tier. Definite A tier. Definite A tier. Uh, Avatar, basically almost like almost near perfect. It is like so good. Never really watched it, but I watched it a lot because my mom would watch it like a lot. So, uh, it's pretty funny. So I'm not gonna lie, I'll put it in S tier. I'll put it in S tier. Cat Scratch. Oh, I really enjoyed Cat Scratch. It was, to be honest, to me it was kind of funny. I'm not gonna lie. I have to put that in like A tier. The X's. Uh, I watched it. It's all right. It's it's all right. It's the X's. B tier. El Tigre. Uh, it's all right. Never really watched it. Uh, it's all right. It's B tier. Tack. I don't really watched it, but that one character that's voiced by like Joe Swanson, that always got me laughing. Put in B tier just for that alone. Back in the Barnyard. Uh, I always watched this show when I was a kid. Like, it would be so disrespectful if I put it in A tier, right next to SpongeBob. But I really liked it. Like, sure, it's immature as all hell, and I know a lot of people didn't like it, but I liked it. I think it was great. So I'm putting it in A tier. But right next to SpongeBob, I'm gonna have to move it up. Same thing with Fairly Odd Parents. I'm gonna have to move that up too. And also Danny Phantom, I'm not gonna lie. Also My Life as a Teenage Robot. I got to. The Mighty Be. Oh, this is to me this is classic. This is so funny. Freaking Nerd Away. That is so funny. Uh, it's not S tier, but it's hilarious as hell. A tier. Making Fiend. I mean, yeah, Making Fiends. I enjoyed it a lot. I really enjoyed it. Put it in A tier. The Penguins of Madagascar. I always seen this. It's pretty funny. It's pretty funny. I'll put it in A tier. It's pretty funny. Rugrats like didn't really mess with it. It was alright, I guess. Not really come my kind of show. C tier. Fanboy and Chum Chum. Oh my gosh, I watched this like every single time it was on. Sure, it was pure brain rot, but it was so like I don't know. It was just brain rot, and I loved it. A tier. Uh, Planet Sheen. For some reason, I actually like this. It was pure brain rot, but Jimmy Neutron character. I was just glad Sheen, like any Jimmy Neutron character, was there. Kind of enjoyed it. Sure, like looking back at it, it's just like it's terrible, but it just has so much nostalgia toward like to me. I have to put it in A tier, but it barely squeaks there. Tough Puppy. Uh, I like it. Like I grew up with it. It was pretty good, and not really, but it was. I watched it. It was fun. It was fine. Uh, put A tier. Uh, I've seen a bunch of commercials for it, but I never really watched it. Uh, so and for that, I'm gonna have to put in not watched. Never watched it. Kung Fu Panda. That like the show is pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty good. I'm gonna have to, like I've seen a hefty amount. It's pretty good. The Legend of Korra. Not as good as Avatar. The Not as good as Avatar. I didn't really like it that much. It was fine, but I'll put it in A tier. It's fine. It was pretty good. Robot and Monster. I never really watched it. Like I did watch it, but not like a lot. But from what I know, I'd have to put in like B tier. Wasn't harmful or anything. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2012. I absolutely love this series. Good story, good all around. That's like S tier classic. Uh, Monsters versus Aliens. Uh, I watched this a lot when I was a kid. I really enjoyed it. I'm gonna put an A tier. Sanjay and Craig. I actually watched this when it premiered. I actually liked it. Like it was kind of gross, but I liked it. A tier. Ren and Stimpy, absolute classic. Super funny. Uh, really liked it. Breadwinners, same thing as Sanjay and Craig. Watched that when it premiered. Uh, kind of liked it. Fart jokes and shit. Like, it wasn't really funny. Like, when I was a kid, but it was just enjoyable. I don't know. Harvey Beaks, a pretty calm and mellow show. I really liked it. Like, I'm so sad that it like ended so shortly. It got done dirty by the network. Uh, by like Nickelodeon. Pig, goat, banana. I hated that. It looked so fargly. Like it looked so grotesque. Oh my gosh, that was like terrible. I did not mess with that whatsoever. That is that is actually arguably that's F tier. That's F tier. The Loud House. Uh, it fell off over recent years, but it's a pretty enjoyable show. Had memories with it. A tier. Bunsen is a beast. I watched this when it premiered. Uh, didn't really keep up with it. wasn't wasn't really that worth it. Eh, like it's not offensive. I'd say B tier. Welcome to the Wind. That was pretty good. Not gonna lie. It's hard to keep up with it because of the scheduling, but it was pretty good. I liked it. Kid Danger. Um, I kind of liked it. I'm not gonna lie. It wasn't bad. Like at least in my opinion. I had to put it in B tier. It was pretty good. Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I really I enjoyed it, but not as much as 2012. Uh, I really it was good. It was good. Pinky Malinky. Uh, I only watched the pilot. I didn't really like watch it, but as much as the pilot, like it was all right. It kind of reminded me of Gumball a bit, like only like a tad bit. But I don't. It's all right. I'll put it in B. For what I saw, it's B. Rocko's Modern Life. I enjoyed it. It was all right. I enjoyed it. B tier. Aerial Monsters never really messed with it. Not gonna lie, never really messed with it. C tier. Uh, Kab- shit. Kablam. I've seen a bit of it. Not really my cup of tea, but it was kind of enjoyable. But I didn't really mess with it that much. C tier. Hey Arnold, classic. Arguably a classic. It's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. I enjoyed watching it. But an A tier. Uh, Angry Beavers also a classic, arguably a classic. Really enjoyed my time with it. A tier. Cat Dog. Uh, not really liked it that much. Uh, to be honest, I kind of found it to be like an inferior version of like the Angry Beavers. That's probably a hot take, but I just didn't really like. I didn't really watch it. Like I watched like a hefty amount of like the the episodes, but never really enjoyed it. The squabbling was kind of annoying. The Casa Grandes, it's kind of like an inferior version of the Loud House. I kind of enjoyed it. It was fine. I put it in B tier. Glitch Text. Nickelodeon done this show absolutely dirty. I loved every single episode of it. S tier. It's a pony. I watched it. It's a pony. I watched it, but it's a very inoffensive show. Can't really hate it. I don't really like it. It's just there. B. Camp Coral. I absolutely hate with every fiber of my being. Uh, just looks terrible. They basically went against the wishes of uh creator of SpongeBob. What was his name? I hold up. Yeah, Steven Hillenberg. I knew that was his name. I just wanted to fact check it. I didn't want to say his name wrong. Uh, but basically they went against like when like he didn't want any spin-offs or anything like that or some babyfication of it, and the network like basically just like went against it. Honestly, kind of despicable. I kind of hate it with every fiber of my being. F tier. Um, Middlemost Post. I think I watched the show when it premiered. Didn't catch up with it. Just wasn't really my cup of tea. Wasn't really like it really like it wasn't that offensive or anything. Like it didn't offend me. It was neither bad or good. It's B tier. Rugrats. The reboot looks butt ugly. Uh, I don't know why they rebooted it. Just looks butt ugly. I watched a couple episodes. Did not like it. Kind of unbearable. F tier. Uh, the Patrick Star Show again. Like Camp Coral when it went against his wishes. And to be honest, Patrick as a main character kind of obnoxious. Uh, if I were to let me see, basically watch majority of these shows. Wow, that's insane. But except for this one. Let me see. If I were to fix this tier list up a bit, let me align this. Let me see. I'm gonna have to put F tier is just all bad. Like it's just all bad. I gotta um objectively I would have to put Camp Coral at last, mainly because it's literally a baby vacation of the show. Patrick Star Show, yeah, the Patrick Star Show, just obnoxious, is bad. Uh, Rugrats, just a shitty cash grab reboot. At least with Big Pig, Goat, Banana Cricket, they actually tried to do something, but in the most grotesque and like fargly way possible. D tier. D tier is pretty. Uh, I'm just gonna leave it at that. Leave it like this. Uh, Kablam. Do I want to move it up? Uh, do I want to leave? I did. Let me see. Let me see. Rocket Power. Eh. Rugrats. Let me move that. Let me move this up. I don't really like it that much, but shit, I don't know. Uh, I don't know. Um, I don't really like Rugrats that much. I don't really like Rocket Power that much either. It's like bro, F tier is like C tier. It's kind of hard to like place where each one's go. Um, mm, okay, I'm gonna have to put uh All Grown Ups last. I mean, All Grown Up last. Then Rugrats. Then Kablam. All Real Monsters. And I'll put it right here, dead last, in C tier. I'm all grown up. Uh, Actually, I'll put all grown up in front of Rugrats, mostly due to the fact that I didn't really like the baby talk of Rugrats. It just sounds like a bunch of fetuses to me, little embryos. Uh, didn't really like it. At least all grown up, you don't hear that Garbinzo. Uh, Rocket Power. It was alright. It was kind of nar. Not gonna lie. Like The shredding was insane in the show. Kind of good, I guess. But if I had to choose All Grown Up or Rocket Power, I'd rather watch All Grown Up, but only like slightly. Cause Blam was very creative, so I'm putting it on the top of C tier. B tier. This actually might be a little easier, actually, but still some placements are going to be a little bit hard. Let me see. I'm gonna have to put Pinky Maliki at dead last because I can only go off based off the pilot. Um, let me see. Uh, let me see. Hmm. What shows? What shows? What shows? Uh, let me see. Okay, I'll put Middle Post like right in front of Pinky Malinky, mostly because I didn't really like the energetic main character. Uh, it's kind of too much for me. It's a pony, very inoffensive. Uh, Not gonna lie, Bunsen's a. I'll put Bunsen as a beast right here. It was kind of obnoxious. I'm not gonna lie. Uh, Let me see. I'm gonna move Robot Monster. Right in front of the pony. Two very inoffensive shows. Kid Danger. I enjoyed it actually. I kind of enjoyed it because I really loved Henry Danger. Uh, I'll put it in be I'll put it in between It's a Pony and Robot Monster. Uh, Let me see. The Casa Grandes. I'll probably be moving that up. Cat Dog. Let me put it behind Casa Grandes. Rocco's Modern Life. Really enjoyed it. Tack. Joe Swanson really kind of carries, but the show is not that good, in my opinion. Uh, it wasn't obnoxious or anything. It was just like kind of middle of the road. Like I could watch it and kind of enjoy it. Uh, uh, I'll probably put it in front of It's a Pony because uh, It's a Pony would make me fall asleep sometimes. This would kind of make me half awake, half asleep. With Tack. I'll put Kid Danger in front of Robot Monster because Robot Monster kind of gives me the same vibes as these. Like, kind of makes me a little sleepy when I watch it. Kid Danger, I can actually like there's something going on, kind of high octane, kind of. Uh, Cat Dog. Nah, I gotta put Cat Dog above. Rock'em Run's Life, I'll put it there, right behind Casa Grandes. El Tigre. Uh, I enjoyed it, but Cat Dog, the squabbling could be funny at times. I'll put it right behind. I'll put El Tigre behind Cat Dog. Um, the X's. Um, Put it behind Kid Danger. Let me see. Uh, hmm. Let me see. Cat Dog. Yeah, put it there. Doug. Wait. Oh yeah, yeah, Doug. I'll have to put that like I really enjoyed it. Like yeah, I have to put it right behind the X's. Chalk Zone. I enjoyed Chalk Zone. Uh, Let me see. Should I put it behind Casa Grandes or no? Let me see. Yeah, I'll put it behind. Uh, Now on to the A tier. Let me fix this up a bit. Um, this is a little bit hard, I guess, but arguably I'll put Planet Sheen probably all the way on the bottom, cause it's really like the plot stupid, but it's only on A tier, but barely squeaks into A tier, mostly due to nostalgia factor. Uh, which is insane. This is probably like the only tier list you'll ever see Planet Sheen on A tier. Uh, Tough Puppy, put it right next to Planet Sheen. Uh, Let me see. Uh, Breadwinners, I would put right here. But objectively, I preferred Breadwinners over Sanjay and Craig. Sanjay and Craig was kind of gross. Didn't really like it, but I did enjoy it. Uh, Let me see. I'll put Legend of Korra right here. Didn't really mess with it that much, but it was pretty good. Uh, Put Welcome to the Wayne here. Same thing with same thing. Welcome to the Wayne is kind of the same thing. How I feel with Legend of Korra. Um. Uh. Let me see. Fanboy Chum Chum. Fanboy and Chum Chum. I'll put it right in front of Breadwinners. Uh. And actually, put Welcome to the Wayne a little bit lower. Because I watched a lot of Fanboy and Chum Chum. Because neither it's not really a good show, but if I had to choose Fanboy and Chum Chum over Welcome to the Wayne, I'm choosing Fanboy and Chum Chum. Who am I joking? Nah, putting it right back there. Well, right here. Wait, yeah, right here. Yup. Angry Beavers really enjoyed. Hey Arnold really enjoyed. Rise of the Team absolutely stunning. Outhouse, alright. Oh, Monsters versus Aliens, kind of in the same boat. Well, actually, I don't know which one I watched more, Fanboy and Chum Chum. Yeah, yeah. I'll put Monster versus Alien slightly behind, but Fanboy and Chum Chum squeaks out a little bit. And Beavers, Hey Arnold, Rise of the Teenage Ninja Turtles, The Mighty Bee, Cash Scratch. Welcome to the Barnyard. Gonna have to put that right there. Because it was Fanboy and Chum Chum and like back in the barnyard where I watched like the two of them the most back then. But Fanboy and Chum Chum squeaks out again, only by a little bit. Um, Yup. Angry Beavers, yup. Hey Arnold, yup. Um, Ren and Stimpy, arguably really funny. Got to move them up. The Penguins of Madagascar. Gonna have to move that down to like here. Actually, gonna have to move it down because whenever it was on, it was enjoyable. But yeah, gonna have to put it behind the Angry Beavers. Hey Arnold, yeah, what like it's pretty good. Um, Rising the TMNT, Ren and Stimpy. The Mighty B is probably gonna stay up in the top because it's super funny. If you haven't watched it, you should go watch it. Catch Scratch also pretty. It's really enjoyable. Making Fiend, very kind of relatable. Very enjoyable. Kung Fu Panda, pretty good too. That also another show that I'd watch a lot. Of back in the day. Harvey Beaks, I would have to put right here. Yeah, right there. Because if it was Rise of the TMNT or Harvey Beaks, definitely Rise of the TMNT. Um, mm, if it was Ren and Stimpy is always funny. I'm not gonna lie. The Loud House. I'll probably keep it where it is right now. Yeah, I'll keep it where it is. Ren, yeah, I'd rather watch Kung Fu Panda than Ren and Stimpy. Making Fiends, I'd watch that. Catch Scratch, I'd watch that more. Yeah, Mighty B, yep. Finally done with A tier. Uh, yeah. Let me see. Let's fix S tier. I'll have to put My Life as a Teenage Robot probably at the end. Uh, I'm moving TMNT probably to the top actually because I really love that show. Like I watched it like I still watch some episodes even today. Like it's so enjoyable. Uh, who actually probably Jimmy Neutron. I pro like I could turn on any episode of Jimmy Neutron and I will absolutely not complain. Yeah, I'm gonna put Jimmy Neutron first. Avatar was kind of shoved down my gullet, but I kind of like just took it. Like I was kind of force fed, and I just kind of like over time I kind of enjoyed it, but still it's kind of a force feeding. Like it's all right, I guess it's okay. Uh, um, let me leave that here for now. I feel so bad not putting SpongeBob all the way to the top, but the longevity just kind of ruins it. It doesn't age like fine wine. Only like the earlier seasons do because they're still funny to this day. Same thing with Fairly Odd Parents. Like it just grows shittier as age. Um, let me see. I'll put um glitch text. Really enjoyed it, like every episode, which is kind of insane. Because if I enjoy every episode, that means like I could just put on like any episode and I would be satisfied with it. Or some of these ones, not so much. But the only reason they're probably gonna stay up here is the nostalgia factor. Glitch text, it's kind of nostalgic, but not as much as these shows over here. They just bring like something to the whole like different table. Because this came out like the the Rona years where everyone was just like shut-ins basically. I I really liked it. It's a shame that Nickelodeon just cut the like just cut it off. Like it was super good. Uh, but I'm gonna have to probably leave it there. It's just these shows. Uh, I would definitely watch Fairly Odd Parents over Danny Phantom. Would I watch? Um, yeah, I'd watch SpongeBob more SpongeBob than the Fairly Odd Parents. Uh, I'll put SpongeBob here. Then I'll put the Fairly Odd Parents right next to it. Um, Actually, I'll put Danny Phantom over there. Would I watch more Glitch Text or Avatar? To be honest, I'm probably have to go with Glitch Text. I'm not gonna lie. Right here, Avatar or the My Life as a Teenage Robot. I'll watch more Avatar. Glitch, I'll watch more Glitch. I'll watch more Glitch Tech than Avatar. But only would I? Cause I would like, yeah. But any episode, yeah, I have to go like any episode. So Glitch Tech, Danny Phantom, nah. Avatar, yeah, yeah. These okay. I'm gonna have to put Glitch Tech's like at dead last. Because all these other shows in front of me have more of a nostalgia factor. Um, Avatar. Would I watch? Yeah, I'd watch more Avatar than My Life as a Teenage Robot. Uh, I'd watch more Fairly Odd Parents than Danny Phantom. I'd watch more SpongeBob than the Fairly Odd Parents. I'd watch more Invader Zim than SpongeBob. Uh, I'd watch more TMNT than Invader Zim. Hmm. These last three, I gotta think about a little bit. Uh, I could turn on any episode of Jimmy Neutron. I'll be satisfied with it. Teenage Ninja Turtles, almost every episode. Invader Zim, almost like literally, actually like every episode. Actually, like any episode. Actually, TMNT. Uh, like the thing with TMNT, I watched like 2012. I rewatched it so many times. I rewatched it so many times, but not every episode I would watch. So uh I would put Invader Zim above Team NT because Invader Zim is slightly more funny. Yes, it's slightly more funny. Jimmy Neutron is just so memeable, is funny. That's got to be S tier. So Jimmy Neutron, boy genius, literally, the best Nicktoon could read this tier list. Um, this is probably like this whole stream is probably just gonna be about like this whole live stream is probably just gonna be me making tier lists. Uh, don't really feel like playing games that much today. Kind of want to relax. Kind of had like a long day. Kind of relax. Just make some tier lists. Just want to yap. Just want to talk shit like that. And yeah.